Matt Farm down the front straightaway, and it's a 14.724. Two more times to go around the track. A little bit of rubber banding there we see off of 1 and 2, but he's going down the back straightaway, keeping it low. Makes his way down the front straightaway. White flag out for Matt Farms. No improvement on that last lap, but it's still within a tenth of his best. He's got about a tenth to work with if he wants to get the current top time. Checker flag coming out for Matt Farms, and he will stay with that first lap of 14.724, and we're going to now release the next car out. That is Darktails. Let's see if we can get him. There we go. Nikolaus just joined the field. Alright, well, Darktails is out on the racetrack. The number 3 glitch machine down turn 4. They're out lap. Now first lap has begun. Let's see what they could do here. Reminder, we got a rule in SLC that's been implemented. That is the 1 second rule. It's to make sure that the quality of field stays high, but he's going to spin off of 4. That's going to throw jeopardy into lap 2. That is a bad place to spin out. It's going to essentially make his efforts off through lap 2. It's going to be basically a throwaway, all about building up speed then to the final lap. If he wants a chance to make the show, of course, if he doesn't make it, he will have another shot at it after everyone else is done qualifying. So here comes Darktails down the front straightaway. Start their final lap. The white flag comes out. He's got a green sector 1. A green sector 2 just has to stay out of trouble. He goes high off of 4 once again. He's going to spin out, and that will jeopardize Darktails. He is already in the danger zone, so he's going to have to restart his qualifying once everyone else is done. So, Darktails, we're going to need you to head back into the staging. Has 2 spins early on. That's going to put a bit of a nail into his efforts here. So, we're going to release the next car. That is the 22 of Racer. They have made a previous running in the ROX mods. That was at Track Lone several years back. So it has been a very long time for Racer, I believe. It might be a different Racer, but they have mentioned like they have done so before. But Racer looks like a pretty good driver. Got 4th place in the midget feature yesterday. Was just shy of the full Michigander field. So here comes Racer through 3 and 4. That was their out lap. Their first lap goes second on the board, a 14.665. A green sector 1 on lap 2. Green sector 2, he's going to keep it low, goes all the way down the apron from 3 and 4. The white flag going to come out, and he will go top of the board with a 14.596. Goes Racer down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 for the final time. A checker flag's gonna wave. Has a purple sector 2, no major improvement, but so far top of the board of 14.596. And we got 2 people lining up, so whoever was ahead, please do go ahead. If we see a fight, we'll pull one of you guys. So that's gonna leave us with Evan Varney. Evan Varney is the fastest car from practice. We saw him set I believe it's a 14.267. So very, very fast times. Let's see what he can do here. He has a tendency, once he pulls pole, he usually pulls it off here. Now it's his out lap, 14.962, begins his first one. It's a green sector 1, a green sector 2, looking pretty hot off of 3 and 4, dives below the apron off of 4, down the front straight. First lap goes quick time with a 14.466. And a green sector 1 once again for Evan Varney. This goes out window. Green sector 2, the white flag coming out for Evan Varney. He's set to 14.379. 1 to go. Evan Varney making his way down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Could be trying to go for that forbidden time. A purple sector 1. Evan Varney coming to see a checkered flag. He does go faster. A 14.368. And he has a purple sector 1 on the cooldown. 10 poles in a row for Evan Varney in the ROX mods. Alright, well that's that. Now release the next competitor out. That is the number 5 of Kroon Farms. Kroon's going to make his way out into the racetrack. The number 5 of the CCM machine. So representing CCM Racing. Let's see what Kroon gets done here. By the way, once you guys are done, could you guys just stick around? Nico's just trying to get used to the way the cars drive. Showed up late to practice. He was running Hydroplane League. Anyways, Kroon's first lap has begun. That was your out lap that you just saw. Green Sector 1, Green Sector 2. He was fast here at Berlin in the past, but so far 14 sits. Green Sector 1, though. He's going to have 2 to go. Here comes Kroon through 3, now out of 4, down below the apron, down the front straight. He gets tight, gets low. The white flag's out for Kroon. He is still stuck with that 14 sits. What a devil of a time down the back straight. Gonna see a checkered flag wave here. And no improvement. That 14 sits. That will be the time he'll stay with. Alright. Alright, well, we're going to release Nature's Channel. It's been a little while since we've seen Nature's Channel, but in the 60 Monster Energy machine, releasing out onto the track. He's a fierce competitor. He has a couple of good, I'd say track history on ovals. He's got a few wins, to recall his Richmond win, especially, a couple years back. He was pretty dominant early on in the season, had the season points lead. So he backed off for a good number of races. So Nature's Channel's first lap makes his way out of 4. Let's see what he does. It is 14.701 with a green sector 1 there. Comes Nature's Channel down the back straight. Wheels are jumping. This time by, he has the white flag to come out. He's going to hit the outside wall off of 4. And looks like he'll be pulling it in early. He spins off from 1 and 2. Probably was not happy with the lineup that he was going into his final lap there. Scrubbing that outside wall. Put a little bit of a dent to his run. So here is the 24. And we'll see who that is in a moment. That is Meep. So their first time out of the rod spawns. They showed up a little bit late to practice. They're going to have to get within that second of range if they want to make the show. Meep's out lap is completed at 15.933. Again, the minimum time here to make it to the show is going to be 15.368. I believe that was their out lap. So their first lap, 14.946. So they will be starting the show. A lot of lag coming out of him. This time by the white flag to come out. 1 to go. 14.768. About 4/10 behind pole position. And it's still white sector 1 and 2. Checker flag to come out. And he will be third on the board at 14.599. That's a pretty good start so far. There are some heavy hitters coming up here. Alright, Nico, we're going to need you to head up to staging. There's only 2 more cars left. Dark Tuck, give him some time. Or give him, yeah. Alright, up next, the lone DGS, the 054 out to the racetrack. Let's see what Dabcat gets done here. So he makes his way out into the track. Gets a little slidey off of 4. So, of course, this is a full horsepower package. Gets very tricky. There's not exactly a lot of driver assist, but let's see what Dabcat gets done here. Dabcat down the front straightaway, his out lap at 15.157. 2.537, sector 1. We saw Dabcat dip into the 2.4s during practice match. Get it done on keyboard, actually. So let's see what he does here. Dabcat's first lap of 14.732. Looks like he scrubbed the wall off of 4. He's going to have 2 more shots. So far in 8th place, but here's Dabcat off of 4. See the white flag come out, and he's not improved. So it looks like Dabcat's having some issues here with the set, but let's see if he can make it squeeze out just in this final lap. Dabcat getting through 3 now out of 4. The checker flag going to wait for Dabcat. He goes second on the board with a 15.548. A reminder, the difference between second and the 8th place spot is just a matter of 0.2. Alright, well, we're going to put the green out once again. Another heavy hitter managed to finish on the podium in yesterday's midget race. That is Connor. And he looks a little laggy here. There's a lot of lag, so we'll probably do another server restart after this. Money Man down the front straight away. His out lap of 15.605. The green sector 1. Again, this is essentially Connor's home track, so he has a lot of experience here. He knows the track quite well. Here he comes down the front straight away to start his first lap. It's a 14.698. A white sector 1. Looks like he's sliding through 1 and 2. Connor making his way out of 3. He'll dip down low off of 4. We'll come out to see the white flag. So far in 7th place. Connor with the green sector 2. This time by the checker flag and a wave. And that looks like a rough qualifying run for Connor. 7th place. He's going to have to make his way up through the field today. As we have one last original starter before we get into the knockout round for Darktails. The green flag goes out for Nikolaus. The Ibis Racing Lightning McQueen 95 out into the racetrack. The 11th entry. Here comes Nico. Nico came up a little bit late to practice, but he is a keyboard driver. I believe the only person that is doing keyboard today. Let's see what he does. That was his outlap. 15.167. 2.714. Gets down low. Hits the bump a little bit there. Now let's see. Lap 1 coming off of 4. And does not improve much from their outlap. 2.701. Green sectors on 1 and 2. Here he comes off of 4. This time by the white flag out for Nikolaus. And it's a 15.022. Green sector 1 once again. 2.693. The white flag for Nico. Checkers are out. And he will get below the 15s with a 14.976. Alright, well, we are down to our knockout round. Nico's going to start from 10th place. It's going to looks like a lot of heavy hitters tonight. We got, of course, Connor, Nature Channel, Nikolaus. All of those guys are heavy hitters. They have won races in the past, but they are all wrapped up in the back. We got one last car, and that is the last chance here for Darktails to make the show. It's just got to set a 15.368 or faster. If you do not qualify within a second, you get one last chance to do another run. So, let's let Darktail out. Alright. Everyone please stay still here. Darktail's opportunity had a lot of issues on his first run. So this is his opportunity, his outlap, about to be completed. Alright, well, that outlap is done. A green sector 1 this time by down the front straightaway. He will be making the show. 2 to go for Darktail. That will knock Nico to the back. Oh, but Darktail going to hit the wall off of 4. That's going to hurt lap 2. And again, hitting the turn 4 wall will kill your time into the last lap here. but he might be able to scrape by something more if he just nail things correctly. Darktail's going to see the checker flag wave as it comes off of 4. And there will not be any improvement, but he is in the show. Alright. That is it for qualifying. You guys can line up on the front straightaway in the following positions, please. You guys, please use the lines as your marker for the rows. You'll be on the left line if you're on the inside. You'll be on the right line if you're on the outside. Once you guys are lined up, you will be turning off your engines so we can do the anthem. So on the inside of row 1, it's going to be Evan and Varney. Actually, Evan, I'd prefer if you could line up back here. So the pace car can move up there. Here. So Dabcat to the outside of row 1. See how I'm lining up like this? Row 3, back it up. Meep, you're fine. You're just going to line up over here on the outside line. I need you to line up in here. Repri, I'll meet you. If I can find you. There we go. Alright. Again, we're going to need Dabcat. The outside of row 1. Inside of row 2 is going to be Racer. So Racer, I'm going to need you here. Try to give you guys some space so there's less lag. Again, turn your engines off, hop out. As part of the AFK check. Row 4 inside, that is Connor. Nature Channel, you're actually 1 row back. But side of the 75. We're going to need Kroon. Where's Kroon? Is this Kroon? No. Where is Kroon? Is there a Kroon? We got fucking Satan in the VC. I'm gonna line up Kroon's car for him. So 11 entries in today's race. Nico will take the inside of the final row. Row 5 will be Darktail to the outside, Matt to the inside. So I need Darktail to the outside. Remember, you can press Z for zebra. Turn all your engines off. Repri, if you could turn your engine off, please. Hop out. Thank you. I'm going to start clearing out the extra cars. Hopefully that'll help a little bit with the lag issues. We're also going to need Nico to help with that. Alright. We are going to remove all of the extra cars here. There's a lot of cars here in the infield. Of course, there's a lot of cars. But a lot of drivers for tonight. 11 cars starting today's race. Good to see. This will be the last race at this model of Berlin. Hopefully, we'll have a better model next year. Jackson's been working quite hard in it. The track itself is about ready, but there's just a lot of stuff we still need to do. So, Repri, are you there?
Oh, right. Yeah, my bad.
You're fine. Alright.
Yeah, I was just kind of listening to music. I was just blasting it out.
Yeah, it sounded like fucking Satan was on in the background for some reason.
Yeah, my bad. I
That's
love
fine.
Satan, my balls be itching. Anyway.
Alright, you're fine. Alright, well, Repri's gonna be the co-host for tonight's race. You're just gonna be watching cars in the back. Remember that we do a thing called spin cautions. Our first start will be double file. If we cannot get going at a convenient time doing double file, we'll stop and then go to single file. The moment there's the first caution, we will be single file. Remember, there is spin cautions. Car runs down the back straight and gets pass the back straight divider wall, that will bring out a caution. You're allowed to cause 3 cautions. If you cause a caution, it'll be in the back of whatever lap you're on. Cars that are getting their laps back, they will stay behind the car that spun if they're a lap ahead of them. Sounds confusing, but it'll make sense as the race goes. Most guys know how it works. But we are going to play the national anthem very shortly. Again, a big thanks to all the drivers that turned out to run tonight's race. It is very greatly appreciated.
You might want to bring me back because I just reset.
All right. The U.S. flag will be off of turn number 3, and I guess I'll ask you guys to rise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alright, drivers, to your cars, start your engines if you're ready. If you are wondering where the stream is, I am going to put it up for you guys. It is available. I see there are 4 spectators, but if you do want to see, we are putting that up on announcements as we get our driver lineups. And we are also going to stream for Dabcat here. Alright. So that is everything accounted for. Let's get to your driver lineups. Alright, so in the 11th place spot, the inside of row 6 in the Ibis Racing Machine, it is Nico Alex. And to the outside of row 5 in the Glitch Racing number 3, it is Darktails. And if we look to the inside, in 9th place, the number 15, taken up today by Matt Barnes. Now to 8th place on the outside of row 4, making a return, it is the number 16 Monster Energy Machine of Nature Channel. To the inside in the 75, yesterday's podium sitter, 3rd place, it is Moneyman. And if we look now, the top sits in the number 5 CCM, it is Kroon. To the inside of that, row 3, in the 77, it is Matt Watts. Now to row 2 on the outside, the 24, it is a new entry, and that is Meep, as they've gone by. Another first-timer in the Rotsmons, at least a return after a very long time. The last time racing was one of the Patriot Grand Prix features in the 22 Bucky's machine. It is Racer. We look now at your front row in the Lone GGS. The 054, taken up by Dabcat. And for the 10th time in a row, give it out to Evan Varney in the Wolf Team Racing number 66. Our pace car driver. By the way, that is Repri. And that is your lineup for
Hey,
today's
guys.
race. Alright. Well, now we have your lineup configured here. We're going to have 10 pace laps to get everything figured out. The pace speed, I believe it's going to be 60 miles an hour. So be aware of that. If you guys are on the outside, remember, everyone on the outside road, this is a track that is practically completely rounded, so you're going to have to go a little bit faster than that. I think the same thing goes for you, Repri. So we are going to have 10 laps to get configured with that. Lights are turning yellow. Remember, when the lights go out, that is your sign that there's one more lap to go until we attempt to restart, or start in this case. Looks like everyone is in their cars. It's going to be a few laps to get everything kind of settled in. Do remember not to redline pace. Stay in at least second gear. Alright, well, let's get that outside row up. We're going to need Meep to move up. Again, you're on the outside. We are double file on the start. The first caution we get, we're going to go double file. Meep, please stop trying to pace. Please stop trying to tire warm, excuse me. That is hurting the pace of everyone behind you, so we need you to catch up. You see the guys ahead of you? This is called Vision Lag Racing. It looks like we got our first DNF of the night. Wow. Should we, you guys think we should let Darktails continue? He flipped before we even went green. It's just like a quick wire in.
What the hell?
Yeah, he... 3, yes. Okay. We'll let you start. And we didn't really start yet, so don't do that again. If you flip again, you will be done. Just let them get back into position. Darktail, stop. Darktail, stop. They're about to all pass you. Just merge back to your spot. Alright. Let's try to focus here on pacing again. Sixth place, that is Kroon. Kroon, we're going to need you to move up. Connor, you're driving through mats. Back it off. Meep, again, I need you to move up. Again, this is vision lag. You're going to need to be ahead of the car that's inside. I know it's going to be a little bit tricky today, but try not to pass cars until you cross the start-finish line. You're allowed to pass the car on your row, obviously. Just be wary of lines. So, Meep, you're now driving through Dabcat, so slightly less than that. Starting to look okay. Repri, you might want to pick up the pace a little. Just like a tiny, yeah. Row 5's a little bit slow here. We need row 5 to move up. Especially the 15. And Nico's got a last place starting position. That is tough. Again, the 15, I need you to move up. Matt Farm, I need you to move up. You're holding back Nico. Matt Farm, again, I am calling you to move up. Guys, stop trying to tire warm. It is not helping you. Most of you that tire warm are losing a lot of speed and it's messing with the pacing. Alright, well this time by, the lights are going to try to go out. Matt, this is your final warning to get up there. Connor, you are starting to drive through the field. Stop doing that. Lights are going out. Pace car pulling in off of 3. Remember, no pass till you cross the start-finish line. Let's try this. Oh, Matt, come on. We're holding off for one more lap. One more lap. Darktail, Matt, you're one warning here. Next time, you guys are going to be both in the single file in the end of the line, and Nico's going to merge up ahead of you. Get into position, Darktail. Get into position, Darktail. Get into position, Darktail. Get into position, Darktail. You are holding up this start. Get up there. Matt, get up there. Watch the lights. Focus here. Green flag. We got a lag spike. Allowed to pass Kroon.
Oh.
That's okay. It's okay. Allowed to pass Kroon. Bit of a messy start. Watch the cars in the back for me, please.
Yep.
All right.
There's,
Well.
one on the back stretch. Stop right there.
Yeah.
At 22.
Yep. Calling to yellow. Restart happening. Huge lag spike. All right. It looks like Racer had a disconnection. Mirror single file. He's going to have a certain amount of laps to rejoin. If he does not rejoin, then he is done for the night. So yeah, so I believe lap 10. So if he's not back by lap 10, he's done for the night.
Yeah. I'm a little busy.
That's Nico.
Nope. Sorry.
You're fine. Alright, well, despite his start, we're going to clear the board. Is Evan Varney, I believe Dabcat second. I have a lot of lag at my end once again. Looks like Matt has pulled it off. So Matt's retiring. So we'll delete his car. We're going to wait till lap 10. Again, a lot of lag at my end. I am terribly sorry. I've been having issues all night. We're going to try to get results from that race back. We're single file now on the track. Alright, so it is Evan Varney, Dabcat. Third place is Moneyman, Mats, Watts. Fifth place goes to Nature Channel. Sixth place is me. Seventh place, Nico. Eighth place is Kroon. Junior has pulled it off. And do we see him back? Yes, we do. Alright, you're going to be in the back of the field, Eraser. Your disconnection caused a caution. So, we are single file on the track. We're going to fit your laps. Hold up. You're behind Nature Channel, Meep. You are behind Nature Channel, Meep. Let the 60 monster car pass you. 24, let the 60 monster car pass you. Okay. If we cannot be driving through each other, we will attempt to go green again. Nicolaus, please move it up. Darktails, please move it up. We're going to attempt to go green the next lap. He's ahead of you, Kroon. Stop that. Whatever there's going on there in the back, the accordion going on. It would help if you guys gave a little bit of space. Me, please. This is your warning. I know you're new. You're causing a lot of issues. We're going to keep it yellow here. We're going to keep it yellow. We got pacing issues in the back once again. Racer, you are in the last place. Darktails, you are behind Nico. Stop crossing over between each other. We'll try that again. If we cannot figure out how to pace properly, we're going to start pulling cars off. That's a warning. Connor, stop passing Dabcat. Mats. Fuck. Green flag. Allow to pass the 24. Allow to pass Darktail. Alright. Evan is out at the lead.
Turn 1.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Race back happening. Evan Varney gonna get it. Dabcat second place. Connor third place. Mass fourth place. Nature Channel. Nicolau. It's then it's 24. 24 almost goes over. Race behind that, then it's Kroon. And Darktail has an issue. So, rejoin the field. That's Darktail's first warning.
Sorry that I called that. It's just kind of, yeah.
And if the car spins, then there's going to be yellow for that.
Yeah.
Everyone. Alright, we're going to just fix the laps that way. Alright, next lap will go green, so just lock in with pacing. Do we have a debate for a spot? Hold up, I'm calling this, calling it, yellow, 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 yellow. Racers ahead of the 24. 24, why are you passing people? Never mind, I was incorrect. Fuck me. Okay. Sorry, there's like a lot of things going on here that I'm trying to review as quickly as possible. We get as many green laps as possible. We're looking good, lineup. Lineup is good. And we are green on the racetrack. A lot of passes, 24. Clean start. We go side by side between Nature Channel. Nature Channel going to go a little bit wide. He's on the outside, but he will save it. Good for him. We got Darktail spinning around. Yellow flag's out again. Second caution. That's it. That's a race back. That was your race back. Oh, Mats, don't flip it. Don't flip up, and we got one up and over. Alright, well, Meep's race is done. Meep is done. Remember, if you flip, you're out of the race.
Yeah, they're on that side.
Yeah, their race is done. Well, we expect this to be... Oh, wait. Are you stuck? You gotta get unstuck under your own power. If you can't, then that's your race. So, if you can't do that, just hang around. We will be interviewing everyone after the race is done. Alright, Darktails, you're on your last strike. If you do spin out again, that will also be your race. So we're gonna get your race back order figured out. Looks like Meep's done. I'll follow you, Meep. Alright. We are going to review that race back now. A little bit of chaos in the early laps does tend to be the case. You have a lot of cars of varied skill levels. Saw Mass nearly die. But your race back was Evan Varney. It was close there for second, but it was Dabcat, then Connor. 4th place is Mats. 5th place is Nature Channel. 6th place is Nico. 7th place is Racer. 8th place is Kroon. And it was going to be 9th place for Meep, but Meep flipped out of the race, so then that will mean 9th will be absorbed by Darktails. And Jake has joined us. Alright, Racer, stay behind the 95, please. Let's try to configure ourselves. We'll plan to go green on the next lap. Alright, your lights are going out. Kroon, watch for Racer. Darktail, watch for Kroon. Try not to pass cars until you cross the start-finish line. Make our way now to 3 and 4. The field's a little bit smaller, but we are good to go green. We'll change Darktail's laps once we can. Allow to pass Racer. Clean start. Alright, watch Darktail for me if you can. Evan Varney has absorbed the lead, but we got a 3-way battle for the podium. Here it is. Connor, Nature Channel looking to make it into the midst. Matt's fighting everything out to go 3 wide into 3. Connor pushing out into 3rd, but there is still a very aggressive number 60 Monster Energy car. Matt's with a dive bomb into 1, but he's going to lose speed off in the exit. It's now between Nature Channel and Connor as they do a crossover. Looks like Darktail's going to fall a lap down here. But, oh, and Darktail is out of the, yep, Darktails is out of the race. Alright, well that's your race back. Evan Varney's going to get the race back. Dabcat. Connor, Nature, Mats, Racer, Nico, Kroon. And we were down to 8 cars. I will mention, though, this current lineup is actually very competitive. I know, but that still is you still did spin out 3 times, so I'll give you fly, Darktail. Thank you for showing up today. Sorry about it. I know your current setup's just been really rough. But our lineup is good, and we got a good lineup of cars now. 70 to go. Our lineup is looking good. We'll go green on the next lap. Darktail, do you want to help with hosting? Really spotting cars spinning? No, it's very unfortunate what happened there, but... Alright, we're going to put the lights out. Alright, thank you, Darktail. We make our way down to the back straight. 8 cars left of the 11 entries. It's a very, very competitive field. We're out of 4. The green flag drops. Oh, Matt's going to get loose. Oh, and Nico spins out. The yellow flag's going to come out. Keep going. Oh, and Connor gets off the track. He'll rejoin. Here's your race back. It is Evan Varney, Dabcat, Nature Channel, Racer, Connor, Mats, and then Kroon. Nicolao's going to be in 8th place. He spun out on the restart. He'll be taking it from the back, but I will say that the lineup's looking pretty good now. 8 very competitive drivers. I want to mention that Kroon had a hell of a time here last year in the Stock I-4 feature. We're good to go next time by. So we're going to put the lights out. Stop passing Racer, Connor. Thank you. We'll make our way now into 3 and 4. Call a little later. Green flag. Well, it's close. We're going to allow that to slide. Oh, Nicolaus gets loose again. He will save it. We stay green. That is a tough one there for Nico. We have a huge lag spike, but we are not... Alright. Yellow's going to come out. Here's your race back. And that was... Who was it? That was Matt's Watts. Alright, Evan Varney going to get it. Dabcat, 2nd place. 3rd place, Nature Channel. 4th place is Racer. 5th place goes to Kroon. 6th place to Nico. 7th place to Connor. And 8th is going to be Matt. So Matt, just stay to the back of the field. We're going to try to fit laps. Yeah, just merge. We'll fit your laps. I want to try to keep the amount of laps as green as possible because it's going to be a pretty caution-filled night. So going to fix those laps now. And lineup looks good. I'm going to try this time. Lights are out. Get ready to go. We're looking iffy there. Green flag drops. And it's Kroon that gets loose that time. But we stay green. We got 3 wide in the back, 2 wide for the podium. Battle between Racer and Nature Channel. Nicholas goes way wide off of 4 into the outside wall. Did he spin out? Yes, he did.
Yep.
Alright, well, here's your race back. That is looking like a very tough track for Nico. He might be pulling it in.
Second
race back is Evan Varney, Dabcat, Nature Channel, Racer,
Nico in.
Connor, Kroon,
Nico
and
in.
then it is Matt's.
Nico pulled in.
Looks like Nico will be pulling it off early. We tried to get the setups for him, but it looks like he just couldn't get much practice and work things out here today. That's unfortunate for the 95 team. You know, we genuinely spent a lot of time last night to get the car ready for Nico, but it just looked like that wasn't going to be the case today. So, they're showing up, Nico. Sorry about the race. So, we are down to 7 cars. Some of the problem causers seem to be out of the way, so this might make the racing a little bit more competitive. We're going to try next time by. Looks like we're debating here for the third place spot. We try to figure that out before we go green. Looks like we will. 7 cars in the field. We make our way off of 3 and 4. We go green. Evan and Varney allowed to be passed. Nearly got passed by 2 cars before the start-finish line. It was a rough start by the 66. He would cut low into the apron. He gets passed by Racer. He gets passed by Dabcat. Gets laid onto the gun. We'll probably be hearing about that one post-race from him. Dabcat absorbs the lead. Racer right behind, but here is Evan Varney fighting out for second place. There's a good battle going on earlier with Nature Channel. Big black spike out of us, but it looks like Dabcat, the lone DGS, up in the front of the field. There's a 22 side by side with Evan Varney. They are sticking to each other, but looks like Evan will get it out of the exit. Still some pressure from the 22. We're now making our way down the back straightaway. It looks like we might have an issue here for Kroom. No, we don't. That was very gnarly. We'll just about lose it to Matt's out of the exit of 4. But here we are, side by side for the lead. Evan Varney down the inside. Dabcat the outside. We got a car going off the track. We are yellow. Oh, and Dabcat gets it just at the line. We'll review that one. Evan Varney should be second technically, third place Racer, fourth place Nature Channel, fifth place. We will put that in a review, but looks like Connor's day. He managed to finish on the podium. He went off the track, and his race is done. I'll give you a flag, Connor.
Races left.
We're down to 6.
No, this is going to be an interesting one.
Halfway done with the race today. And there was a lot of people suspecting today it was going to be a survival race, and I believe that is confirmed. 11 cars, we've nearly lost half the field. So making it to the finish will be essential for a good points result out of today's race. We're going to watch that race back to see who's where. And when we watch it, looks like Dabcat is ahead at the line, ahead of Evan. Evan will be in second place. Third place goes a Racer. Fourth place, Nature Channel. Fifth place is under review. Real quickly. They were just about side by side with each other, but we'll go off of what the board says. We're going to have Kroon ahead of Matt, so we're lined up correctly. We're going to attempt to go green this lap. The lights go out. That is genuinely unfortunate at his home track. And we see a flip coming out of Connor. Dabcat is at the lead. We make our way into 3 and 4. And the green is out. Looks like a good start by Evan Varney.
I'm going to say the front and back stretch is very dangerous for these drivers as well.
Very much so. Dabcat under pressure from the 66. A 33 under pressure from the 60. We are side by side once again for the lead. Dabcat's going to go down the apron, but Evan Varney sliding off of 2. We'll lose a little bit of that speed for the time being. Dabcat just peeking ahead, but we are side by side for the lead. A crossover off of 4. Side by side. Evan's looking at that inside. But Dabcat still putting whatever pressure he can. He gets loose off of 4. Evan Varney back to the lead.
Copeland, front stretch.
All right. We got a yellow coming out, and the spinner was Kroon. So it's been a rough day here today for the CCM team. Evan Varney will get the race back. Dabcat second place. Third place goes to Nature Channel. Fourth place is Racer. Matt's going to be in fifth place. And sixth place, that will be Kroon. Looks like it's been a long and grueling race here at Berlin Raceway. Alright, our lineup is good. We're going to try to go green this lap. Down the back straightaway. There's another one in the books. Off of 4, the green flag is going to come out. That starts clean. Very close. A little bit of a pack here for the podium. 4 cars. Nature Channel at the helm. Dabcat in second place, putting as much pressure as it can on the 66. We go side by side for the 5th place spot.
Caution front stretch again.
All right, well, the yellow's out, and looks like Mats has his second spin. We're going to have a race back. Mats, here on your last spin. If you spin out again, that'll be it. We are side by side, but Racer gets it for third. Nature will go back into the 4th place spot. 5th is going to be taken up by Kroon. 6th place. Again, he's on his last strike, so Matt's going to have to stay very careful here. I think Kroon is also a little bit sketchy.
Yeah.
I think he has at least one spin. If he does spin out again, we'll probably review it. Reminder, the minimum distance to qualify as a race finisher is going to be lap 90, so make it to there.
The exit on turn 4 is quite tedious
Sketchy.
on these drivers as well. Yeah.
Does seem so. We're good in lineup. We're going to try to go again. And again, this is hopefully going to be the last time we race at Berlin. Looks like it's put up a very tough race here today. Evan is backing off a little. But here we go off of 4. I'll hold back a little bit. Green flag. That's a jump for Kroon. He will penalize himself. We're good. Alright, well, let's watch from Dabcat's perspective. Off of 4. Looked like a really good exit for the 54. But scrubbed the outside wall coming into 1, but he's still right there behind the 66, putting pressure. If we look at the boards... Oh. Sorry. If we look at the boards, an unsung hero of the 60 Nature Channel. He's putting pressure on the 22. He is the second fastest car on track. Dives down the inside of Racer for the spot. We go side by side into 1 and 2. Looks like Nature building speed around the outside. He will build it up. He will make the move into 3. Dabcat gonna get loose. Here's Nature Channel. Pushes into second place. 3 cars going at it now. Maybe a 4th there with Mats. Dabcat was holding up the second place. He had the lead for a little bit, but he had a save off of 4. Now he's struggling at the podium. 30 laps to go here. 6 cars remain. It's been a very brutal night here at Berlin. I would quite say literally a battle here. We go 3 wide for the second place, almost off of 4. We were about to. Here we go. Dabcat down the inside of Nature Channel. The 22 up in the midst. Now make our way off of 4. Side by side between Dabcat and Nature Channel. Give it their absolute best here at Berlin. Evan Varney walking away with an easy lead. Comes Dabcat down the inside. Nature Channel's going to slap that outside wall. Dabcat makes the pass. Back into second. Pretty soon here we'll be in the last quarter of the race. It's been purely about survival here. Nature Channel peaks a little bit at the 054. Looks like Dabcat's lines are getting pretty clean here. Until he just did that, he slapped the outside wall on the front straight. Nature Channel still putting pressure on the 054. It's been as much chaos as this race has been, it's put up some amazing battles. We saw yesterday's race, there was of course a moment with Jackson Cook fighting out with Evan Varney. We see a very similar situation here today with with Dabcat and Evan. But Dabcat slapping the outside off of one. He falls back to third, now to the attack to stay on the podium once again, but he's still fighting back on the 60. We got an issue. Wait, no, that's Connor. Connor, can you please get off the track? Thank you.
That's a pretty hefty lead.
It's a very hefty lead. Again, this is kind of the best of the best that have remained in today's race, at least as far as being able to handle these cars. So we had a long green flag period. A couple of cars in the back are worried about crashing out of the race. Cars in the middle are trying to do their best. Dabcat's going to hit that outside wall again, under pressure by the 22. He makes a move down through the apron on the 054. But Dabcat carries speed once again through the exit. That allows him to solidify his second place for the time being, or third place. But I want to again mention Evan Varney. He's been unstoppable, has about a straightaway gap here. So he has quite a bit of breathing room. Oh, no, we're keeping it green. We're keeping it green.
Oh, nope. Yep.
Yeah, he didn't. He saved it. He saved it. That's a save.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I nearly fully called it.
Oh, but Dabcat. Oh! Dabcat nearly hits the outside tires off of 3. He falls back to 4th place, but he's still in the battle. Matt's with a save earlier, went wide on the back straight. That is a notorious place, both in real life, that has been notorious for just causing issues. Fortunately, we saw him get loose, but he didn't fully lose it, so we'll keep it green for him. Fortunately for him, that's going to cost him this 6th place spot, but he's still looking at good points today. 15 to go here. And we're still side by side for 3rd place. Oh, Racer with a slide into 3. Just full on almost trail breaks. The Dabcat's around. The yellow flag's going to come out. There we go. That'll bunch everything up. I believe that's Dabcat's first spin. So Dab, you will be in the back here, but you're just going to be in 6th. So Evan Varney, that was your race back. Nature Channel 2nd place. 3rd place is Racer. 4th place is going to be Crew. 5th place will be Mats, and 6th place will be Dabcat. What a moment there.
A little bit.
If there's any other cautions from this point, we will be calling a red. So this will be the last caution without a red. So next lap will attempt to go green. We need Mats to move up. And Dabcat, you are in 6th place, remember that. Alright, so we plan to go green on lap 90. 10 to go. The lights have gone out. So we make our way down the back straightaway again. The last 6 gladiators here at Berlin. It's going to be a tough battle to the finish here with Nature Channel. He's been looking good. The green flag's going to come out without to pass Mats. Not to pass Kroon. We will let that stand. Side by side for the 2nd place spot. But Nature Channel putting some pressure potentially on your leader in the 66. That's Evan Varney. Oh, Nature Channel going to get loose. He is still in the fight. He's now currently in 3rd place. Got Mats and Dabcat. Both of them battling it out for 4th place, putting pressure on each other. Nature Channel looks low off of 4. Crosses back up high. The last stint here. I want to remind you guys that no matter what happens, and even if you get parked, you will be counted as a finisher. We have made that last 90% distance. You have made that last 9% distance be counted as a finisher. So no matter what happens, this is a good time to push. Got Mats and Kroon battling it out. Meanwhile, for the lead, 2 cars side by side in second place, just behind your leader, Evan Varney. Dabcat might make this a 3-car battle once again. Nature Channel side by side with Racer. Nature Channel going to go all bent out of shape and hard into the wall. Yellow flag's going to come out. All right. Well, we're going to call a red here. So we're going to stop on the back straight. We're going to try to see what we could do. I believe we might only have enough time for a 2-lap shootout. But we're going to get back into position. Alright. So let's line up in position. If you need to go AFK, this is your chance to jump out. Get a moment to kind of de-stress, relax, and yeah. Alright. Well, that was a hard spin that we saw there by Nature Channel. Probably, you know, next to some of the flips, probably the hardest crash of the weekend. Just snapped right into the wall. And we're going to wash back to see what specifically happened there. See him hit the outside wall off into one. He gets down to the grass before snapping right. And he just goes head on into the wall. Yeah, that is a huge impact there for the 60. Fortunately, no damage physics in this game. But once you guys are back in your cars, that is your sign that you're ready to keep going. So we're now waiting on Kroon. So we are going to attempt to restart on lap 98. Everyone is in their cars, so we're going to have a 2-lap shootout. If we have the caution on the first lap, that will bring out overtime. Whatever happens on the final lap, that should be the race. Yellow lights come out, go in the car if he goes. So let's merge position and try to get ourselves a 2-lap shootout here. So your cars make their way down the front stretch. Remember, no pass until you cross the start-finish line. Any jumps will be scored as whatever position you've gained. Unless you give it back. The lights are going to go out. I think the lights are going to be a little janky, forewarning. Green flag. A lot of pass mats. We go side by side for second place. Nature's on a good race today, but looks like he's going to have to battle for it. Dabcat goes wide. No spins to call. This is how the race ends, folks. Dabcat's getting some missions. We go 3 wide for the 3rd place spot. It's now between Mats and Kroon. Evan Varney off of 4. He will get it. For the 3rd place spot. It's a photo finish. Kroon will get it. Nature Channel will roll in 4th. Your positions out of that race are Evan Varney, Racer. Kroon for CCM gets his first podium, I believe, in the ROX mods. Matt's going to finish in 4th place, Dabcat in 5th. And 6th place is going to go to Nature Channel. Again, for everyone that entered today's race, you guys can stick around for interviews. And we see some dual donuts being done. Surprise in the podium today. But stick around for interviews. Thanks to everyone that showed up for today's race. I know today's race was a tough one. Next week's track is going to be a lot easier, of course, it being Owasso. So, look up to that. Alright, we'll give it out to your race winner. Once again, wins it, won it last year. He wins this year in the ROX mods at Berlin. It is Evan Varney to take home his 2nd ROX mod win at Berlin. Congratulations, Evan. What exactly went down in today's race? No interview at the moment. All right, I will move down to second place then. Okay. Well, thank you there, Evan. Congratulations on a win. Let's talk to Racer. That was a very interesting race for you, Racer. What
Man,
exactly
I'm
happened
so
in today's
happy.
race?
That was amazing. I don't know. I just showed up late enough for the podium, but now we are. So I could say I've officially been on the podium in this league. I'm just so happy.
There was a lot of action between you and Nature Channel. What exactly was going on with those battles?
I'm surprised I even beat him. I beat them.
Well, is there anything else you want to say before we move on to Kroon?
I'll see y'all next week. Are y'all racing Friday again? Or no?
Yes. Yeah, we race Fridays and Thursdays. Same time as always.
I'll try to show because I have again talk as this whole Tycoons league. I didn't even race today. I didn't race that league just to race this league. So, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. And good job to everybody. No, I don't know.
All right. Well, thank you there, Racer. Congratulations on getting a podium. We're gonna now talk. Evan, I hear you're unmuted, but I assume you still don't want to speak, right? So, we're gonna move on to Kroon. And we know that you were saying you were the best out there. Out of your team, you did manage to get a podium here today. So what exactly happened, Kroon, in today's race?
I'm kind of surprised that like I even got like a decent line here to get podium. I was also surprised that almost half the field was gone, and kind of an unfortunate finish for my team in general, but at least I got to get podium. I'm really glad to get podium here at Berlin. I got podium at the Stock I4s last year as well. So, yeah.
All right. Well, you have got. I mean, I know this is a track that you have shown some good pace at before. You were looking good in the Stock I4s, as you said. How do you feel about the potential revamp to the map in the future? Do you look forward to that, or you think that this is your magic track?
Can't really say anything yet until I actually run on that track, but I think it'll be better than this one, maybe. Because I know there's some bumps on this one with at least the Craig Energy Midgets. And I also got a good battle with Connor at one point, and then I'm surprised I even finished the way I did because I thought I was going to get like fourth because of V-lag, because, you know. But yeah, that's all I got to say.
All right. Well, thank you there, Kroon. Congratulations on getting your first ROX mod podium. Let's get a word out from Mats again. Another solid finish out of Mats Watts. Got everything done together. Just fell a little bit short at the very end, but still, overall, out of a survival race, a very good result. What exactly happened in today's race, Mats?
I really thought the stars were going to align, and I thought I was finally going to get my first podium ever in SLC, but apparently the stars got miscalculated, and, it doesn't really happen today, so, I really tried my best to get up there, but it's not this week yet. I think that I'll do great at Owasso. It's a track that I really know well, but I really thought I was going to have it today. I had power, I had the jump on the speed on the restarts, I had everything, just that one final corner got me. That son of a bitch. But it's alright. Next week, I think we can do it.
Well, next week is another Michigander track. We'll be at the Wasso Speedway. I think it's a little bit of an easier track. Should be a lot simpler. So, wish you the best of luck with that, Mats. And looks like the rest of the finishers. Actually, no, we do have Dabcat. So thank you there, Mats. So we got Dabcat here. You were running it in the lead at one point, but looked like today's race finished pretty roughly. What exactly happened?
Oh boy. Um, Qualifying went decent. I was pretty okay with qualifying. I got P2. I kind of expected myself to be there. That was kind of the, average area. I was actually really expecting to see Connor hot on my tail the entire time. Something that may not have been examined by the one and only Robo himself was Connor ended up in third place in under 2 laps. He was absolutely hauling. So I was really excited to see, a potential battle for that. And unfortunately, Connor had his mistake, and shit happens. Regarding myself today with the skill, I feel like I had the pace. I caught Evan off guard a couple of times, which shows me that I might have a possibility here in the near future for another win, but we'll see. Today's been kind of a little rough just because, again, I just don't have that consistency in the ROX mods. Same with Evan. He doesn't really have the consistency. So really it's just dependent on whether or not one of us can get a more consistent run. And that changes like the wind. So tonight was a pretty good race. I will say I did have a couple of mistakes on my end very clearly. That spin was completely what finally put the nail in the coffin, just because after that it was like, what am I gonna do here? It was rough, man. I wish I kind of had gotten to do a little bit more with the setups. I know exactly what I was doing to slow myself down. My hands and fingers are sore from this race, to be fair. I mean, I ran 100 laps, and God only knows how many practice laps today, so might be a warm hand bath for me later. But yeah, so the race went pretty all right, but man, the cramp in my right hand, and unfortunately is the hand that I did injure in my accident, did seem to get a little fussy during this race. So we'll see how this continues. It's kind of an off and on thing. I've noticed after the accident that my palm likes to cramp up every once in a while. So hopefully it's not an early sign of arthritis or something terrible, but God only knows. Back on track. The race coming to the last few laps, I really just didn't have the consistency. It was all falling apart after the spin. It just was getting really sloppy. And really the biggest thing that was doing me in was I was slamming on the brakes. The key with these cars is you want it to be as smooth as humanly possible. And I had a decent cool, actually, ironically, in the lead. I felt like I was more cool and chilled in the lead than I was in second or third place. But yeah, as soon as I started falling back, I just couldn't really keep that smooth butter to it, and it just didn't go very well. Don't you dare, kitty! No, kitty, kitty! And I could not have planned that any better, I guess. He was threatening to throw up on my clothes. That would have not been good. But on a serious note, I congrats to Kroon and Racer. You guys actually did pretty good today. Normally you guys, obviously Racer is not here enough, but normally Kroon has his bad luck, and genuinely I'd like to congratulate you guys for getting your first podiums. Yeah, I was there at one point, and it's a very special thing. Definitely cherish this moment, because sometimes it may not happen again. But no, I had a rough night today. To be fair, I had a rough night yesterday too. I think it might just be the Berlin curse. God only knows. I know that this track really likes to bite people. And yeah, it just decided to pick me as the target for today. So I managed pretty good. I'm pretty happy with my result. I do feel like I could have done a little better with the finish, but overall the entire race was doing pretty good.
Knowing about
So
Pete, somebody's ass.
But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Obviously, I'd like to thank Referee for driving the pace car because hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I was actually the one that put the car together. It was a little fun project that I did. However, I was not in charge of the tune. Blame Robo because it was based off of an AASC Fox body tune. So yeah, I didn't really have much. I didn't really have much say in the tune wise. Originally, it was actually going to get a proper tune to actually drive like a Corvette and stuff like that, but I just didn't have the time and all that. So, but yeah, other than that, the race has been pretty fun. I've been meaning to do it for a little while now, but we'll see how it goes. There might be a livery revamp coming in. I'm kind of feeling like my luck's running out with both liveries. I know that Robo had literally just put together that ROX mod livery for me, but yeah, it seems like my luck is kind of fading with both of those liveries. So we'll see how it goes. If I have time for it, I will, but it's not something that is a necessity. And for sure, I'm really excited for Owasso. And the other O track, wink, wink, that's a 3/8 mile, wink, wink, in the New England area, wink, wink, will be coming soon.
Did you stop
Wank,
winking?
wank.
Wink, wink.
I'm really excited to see Oxford Plains. Now, don't get me wrong, when me and Robo dev for Oxford Plains, I can almost guarantee you I'm going to want to pull my hair out with a few things, but it's a 2020 kind of thing. So it doesn't really matter. I'm really excited to see my home track. I'm also going to literally no life and practice so much it's not even funny until my fingers bleed, hopefully. And then if Evan still beats me, I don't know, I'll give him a free gun or something. God only knows.
Give him some free head.
Oh,
That's
hell,
Jesus,
oh,
no.
what? What?
Jesus.
No! Please!
Bro, that is
stop.
wild.
Oh my
Alright.
days.
Well,
He
anyways,
just got back, too.
thank you there, Dab Cat. Is there anything else you want to say before we talk to the cars who couldn't make it to the finish?
Thank you, Evan, for a decent battle. I would like to eventually hear your side to some of your small mistakes because I'm really interested to see what that was.
Well, thank you there, Dab Cat. Let's talk to Darktail. Do you want to talk?
Yes, we need to hear from
I mean, you can do Connor first because he was spun out.
There we go.
Later.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
wait.
right.
Before we get Connor,
Gentlemen.
Evan, are you actually willing to do an interview now?
Yeah, because Brain was here. I just didn't want to
Oh,
do
okay.
that in the middle.
Oh,
Okay.
real.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Sorry, Darktail. We'll get you in. If you want Connor, we'll do Connor first, then we'll do you. But before
Darktail
that,
at the-
let's talk to your race winner. Finally, we got Evan Varney. It was looking like a very, it was a dominant race, but there was some moments there with Dabcat and a lot of pressure from some of those cars behind you. Till the
Do
very
you know
end.
what that was?
I want to hear about
I-
what happened in your race.
All that was I literally just missed the restart. That was it. I wasn't listening.
That's real.
Sounds
It
about
All I
caught
right.
me
heard
off guard.
All I heard was green flag. I saw yellow. I was like, oh shit, I better go.
Yeah, I think I did say that the flags are gonna be a little chinky. So sorry about that.
I had a lag spike at that moment.
Okay, glow sticks.
And then I had a me and Jackson Cook moment again. Dabcat got around me. I caught every single bump again. Wouldn't you believe it?
If I had a nickel for every time I finished in 5th place in Berlin, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, specifically this weekend.
It's been, Berlin. This model feels like there's something to it. There's a soul
Which
to
one
it, but I'm not
is
sure that's a happy soul.
Oh, wait, the same thing again? Oh.
Yeah, this track really likes to mess with people for sure. I shit you not, it has some form of personality to try and instill some form of PTSD. It almost got me during that one save that I had. I thought I was absolutely cooked when I clipped those tires.
Anyway, Seven. So next week we're going to Owasso. I know that's another track that I believe you've ran at before, or at least have seen. What do you think about that going into that place? Anything? At FT?
Nope.
All
Yeah,
right.
he said no.
Okay. Well, thank you there, Evan. We're gonna move on to Dark. So, did you want to go, or do you want Dark Connor to go first?
Connor wants to go. He can go. I don't
Okay.
care.
Okay. We'll do you next then. All right. So, Connor, you had a big wreck there. You were actually looking pretty good on pace today. You were third, but just seemed like some bad luck went your way. What exactly went down there?
Well, for starters, literally nothing today has gone to plan, which sucks. I don't know what happened, to be honest. I messed up a few restarts. Did pretty good on a few restarts, and figured I was gonna be able to have a good battle with the dab cat, but clearly that didn't happen, which sucks. But uh, congratulations to Kroon. I mean, I really ain't got much to say. Uh, Other than Kroon did a good job. And one thing I would like to say is, unfortunately, for the next few weeks probably, I'm going to be taking a break from CCM, and that has nothing to do with anybody on the team. It's just my decision for now, and I'll probably be back racing for CCM probably after Owasso, because I'll probably get tired of not being on a team. Anyways, congratulations. Today just didn't go well. I messed up terribly and
Oh, what the hell?
flipped and died, but it's okay.
Man, that close in the safe
Unfortunately,
spot. Wow.
wasn't a good race, but it's all from me. I wish I clipped my crash because it was actually kind of funny and nobody noticed it.
All I'm saying, Connor, is that there is a potential spot on the DGS team open if you do care to join at some point.
I don't know.
I will yoink you. I will yoink you in a heartbeat as a teammate.
I'm going to abduct you.
I second that.
Depcat
as a team
just
owner.
Me. I can see it.
But I will say, Connor, that was a bad wreck. I did actually kind of catch it from the camera view. So if you want to see what happened, you just look back on the stream. So when he DNF'd, not sure what lap that was. I think that was somewhere around halfway through. But you know, it is what it is. I would not know how I would feel if I wrecked on my home track. If I was doing a race at Ventura and I got wrecked out of the race,
sucks.
but I would imagine it would. That's kind of like having an
Honestly,
accident in your house.
feeling. Probably the same feeling I got when I missed the rest in peace, but the KRE Oxford race for the tank chassis. I was really bummed out that I got to, that I didn't get to run that race, especially considering it was the last time it was ever ran. Again, rest in peace KRE. But yeah. So honestly, I feel that, Connor. Don't worry, your next few races will probably be either just as bad or just as good. I can't guarantee either, but
Oh, I'm coming back. Especially after today.
In that position for real. I mean, look at my night, for example. Not even I did good.
Yeah. Well,
It's like the Tracklon's road course of oval tracks. Anyways, go ahead.
Real.
Dapcat, you were actually doing like really good. I was like praying that you would like keep the lead, but you know, Evan, it's impossible.
Yeah, well, it's hard. I will say it. Like when you've got Evan behind you, it's
Take me to victory line.
it's a full thing. Really, I think I got extremely lucky with my Arcadia win. I think what it was is that Evan was out of the groove. He hadn't raced, in slots or in SLC for a little while, and I was just on my ball game enough with the midgets to get that win. I can tell you though, that one win, man, it felt so good to finally get that win. I mean, shit, at that point, I was working at almost a year trying to get that win in the midgets. So definitely felt good to see that. And for sure, Connor, there is that time. The one thing I can tell anybody here that still cares and or wants to listen. The more experience and the more times you run these tracks, the better. 9 times out of 10, the reason why you get absolutely mollywopped at these tracks is because most of these people have ran at these tracks 2, 3, maybe 4 times already. Evan being one of those people. So, definitely put a season under your belt and then come back for the second season. And then if you're not doing good in the second season, then you might want to look at some things to improve. I know that I learned a lot